again, thanks to all the safety people, firemen, everybody that's watching from overseas and from here. And with this time of everything kind of being riled up, we'd sure like your help and help guide people and help with the racial bias going on, and please help us calm the world down. Thank you. Amen. Is there a motion to approve the agenda?
So moved. Second.
Any discussion?
You need a amended for the spec application. The donor,
Where do you want to put it?
under utility report.
Okay, so I'll make a motion to amend the agenda to add the pay, Palmyra Street pay app under utility report.
Is there a second to the amendment? Any discussion on that? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carried. Consent calendar items. Is there a motion to approve the consent?
You need to vote on the, you need to vote on the amended agenda.
We did.
We voted on the amendment.
You voted on.
Oh, on the amendment, okay. Is there, do I have to call for a motion again?
No motions already.
Okay,
Roll call.
no, okay. All those in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Motion carries. All right. Consent calendar items. Is there a motion to approve the consent calendar?
So moved.
Any discussion on the financials or the claims? We're about, if you look at the financials, we're starting our 6th month, halfway through the year. You can see how the budget is and where we're at on budget items.
The AEDs, that doesn't include the money we got from the grant.
I think we talked about it under parks or no?
No, there is a supplemental appropriations ordinance for that money, and for the ad panel layer to 65.
And I think we're gonna get outside money from CFSL. Question was about the AEDs. We got a grant for $2,000 to buy 2 more AEDs. For the summer, we're gonna put one in Sunset Park and one at New Hope. And I'm not sure in the winter where we'll place them, but we have one here in the hall, and we have one at the city shop. So when we do that, we'll make sure we announce it, but those are the thing, or the item that you would use if somebody's having a heart attack, and it tells you how to, it prompts you on what to do and how to do it. I know the one that's here in the community center, I think Chad said it's on its last year of getting outdated. So for sure, one of the new ones will go here. All right, is there, have a vote on the motion to approve the consent calendar? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Consent calendar is done. Public hearings. No public hearings. Okay, open comments. Anybody? Sandy?
I know you said you'd come out and tell me where the right of way is, but can anybody tell me from the curb into my lawn how far the right of way is?
Well, I can come up there tomorrow if it's not raining too hard, or Wednesday, but I'll get it off the plans, or from Jesse, but then we can take a tape measure, but it would be some distance behind the fire hydrant that you have, because that would be in the public right of way.
See, I had called up to the city several weeks ago and nobody ever showed up to tell me.
Well, we were waiting for the grass seeding and all that to get done, so we didn't have to remark it, but we'll definitely now get you some marks so you know where your property line is, so when you plant the new tree, it's in your yard.
Okay, then I have a couple of other comments. The other one is, can somebody tell me how much it costs for the city to put one tree in for people? How much it costs the tree and the labor? Does anybody know?
$400.
How much?
400.
Per tree?
Per tree?
Yep.
Okay, I was talking to Jake a few weeks ago too, and he said that he thought I should be reimbursed for the tree that I'd gotten, and over the weekend I did buy a tree, and my estimate comes in for $349.31. Would the city be willing to reimburse me for that amount for my tree? Even though I don't want to plant it in the right of way.
I think
They're not gonna have to plant it for me.
what Sandy's saying is she didn't want one of the trees that the city is buying through the bid or the project. She wants to buy her own species of tree. So it sounds like the tree she wants is cheaper than the one that we would buy to put there. So she's asking, would the city reimburse her? So is that, I don't see a problem, but Tobias, do you see a problem with?
I wouldn't do it, that'd be my recommendation.
So just to clarify, the trees that the city did as part of the bid were only in the right of way,
Right.
and this is not in the right of way?
No, because I'm afraid that 5 or 10 years from now, somebody will come along and say, you need to cut your tree down, and I won't get paid for it. I want it behind the right of way so that they can come cut my tree down.
So then what stops anybody else from coming to every single meeting wanting to buy a tree to plant and us pay for it?
Well, we took some of her trees down. She's technically owed a tree with the project to be
And
planted.
everybody else that we took a tree down got a tree in replacement of it?
Not necessarily. I don't know the numbers of exactly.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm totally against it, but that's my only, I'm just concerned that all of a sudden the next meeting we have somebody else come and say, well, I want reimbursed for a tree I bought.
Well, if they had a tree taken down, they should have a tree replaced.
And that's
Well,
what we
we
made that
gave
offer.
them that option and they took it
Everybody that
down.
had a tree taken down was getting offered over time.
Right.
Yep.
I mean, that's, I guess that's my, I don't know if that's what my concern is.
I don't think it's gonna be a problem.
Well,
I would-
so everybody that had a tree taken down, we put a tree back as part of the project at approximately $400. Or there's maybe a few that didn't want a tree back that was cut down. The trees were in the right of way. So, can we do a vote on it?
Not on the agenda.
Okay.
Is it something we need to vote on?
This is separate. It's just- this
So
is
we
Right,
have-
but it's $480, or $380. Is it something we can vote on, or can we just say yes?
Mine's only 340 times. It's not even that much.
It's gonna be on the claims next one.
Can we put it on the agenda for next
We
meeting?
can put it on the claims next one, and you can go ahead and cut the check.
Well, I think it's fair to do. I don't think anybody's gonna come back. I guess I'd wanna check with our city attorney and, pardon?
We got 2 for it,
We got 2 for it, so.
and if you're the tie, it passes, so.
Well, I think,
Well, we
I think
can't
the only
vote.
question you have is though, can we technically vote on it, or do we
Yeah.
just pay it, put it on the claims as long as the things are approved and it's approved, right?
Yeah.
We just can't make it like a motion for it because it wasn't on us.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, well, we're gonna put it on the claims for next month.
Do you want a copy of this?
Yeah, without a bill.
Yeah.
A copy of it right here?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
We'll need the original. A copy of the
Is that the original, Sandy?
Oops, sorry.
That's a copy of the original.
Okay, I'll, when I come up tomorrow or Wednesday, I'll get the original, and you have the copy. We need the original.
You need the original?
Yeah,
Okay.
so, you want that one back?
No, you can keep that.
Okay.
I'll take a copy of it for myself. Then there was one more thing I wanted to say. Next time you do this to, change the streets and all this stuff, maybe you can, get somebody that's from around here. I know you put out bids, and people that were 3 hours away from here was the lowest bid, but maybe next time you could get somebody from around here, because I think if those guys would lived around here, a little closer, you might have gotten more of it done last fall. You know, they left every weekend, hardly ever worked on the weekend.
Yeah, well, what you're saying is the next time we do a project, yeah, I think we've all learned that lesson, and for sure will be a little more due diligence.
Yeah, because this was just crazy for us to have to go through
Yeah.
all this stuff this year.
And the thing we didn't see with your project was it's a dead-end area, there's no way, and so when you do something in the middle of town, you can come at it from 2 or 3 or 4 directions to get in or out, so, yeah,
One more thing, they sprayed that grass stuff on the end of our lawns, and I personally don't water my lawn, and I think my water bill's high enough, I'm not gonna water that part that they sprayed on there. Is there any chance the city can come around and water that?
yeah. Well, it's put on with a mulch to hold the moisture, if we get the rain tomorrow, then it should hold for quite a while.
Oh, okay.
It's got some grass, different types of seed in there, so one will sprout and shade the other.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody else?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Jackie Johnson, and I do have a question on this grant, Community Access Grant Program. I didn't know much about it till now, I guess. So you get a grant, and then it says in here that Crooks City Council is making a financial commitment to cover the cost, and you're matching it. Am I reading that right?
Yeah, when we get to that resolution, I was gonna,
Okay, that's what I was wondering, do you want to
I was
address my
gonna-
question now, or do you
yeah,
want to wait?
I'm gonna bring it open for discussion when we get to that, and lay out what the,
Okay, so
cost
you should
would
probably
be,
answer
yeah,
more questions
yep.
at that time.
yes, I will
Okay, thank
for
you.
sure include you in, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, any other open comments? Reports, park report.
Well, I know that you and Chad and Toby have been working with some teams on getting liability waivers signed, getting some instruction on what they should and shouldn't do in the parks for practicing, playing, things like that. I guess I haven't had a chance to see what it is, but I'm sure that it's probably right along the lines of what everybody else has been doing around the state.
Yes.
And, you know, my only question is, and I know that one of the teams, I think, is not from Crooks. Are we planning on charging use fees or anything like that? Do we know?
We haven't discussed that yet, but I think, we should, or you should call a park and rec meeting now that we're kind of back to normal and discuss this. I know we had all the forms filled out, the insurance that our insurance carrier required. There's a schedule out that's pretty much Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at New Hope, both fields. The bathroom, one bathroom is open. We ordered porta potties for Sunset And as far as the cleaning, we're doing it once a day, like we normally do, and it'd be up to the team or the players, either at the end of their sessions or if they're on the weekends, it would be up to them to maintain.
Do you have a problem with the 23rd?
I don't
Think so. Tuesday. If we go the next week after that, that's the 4th week, and don't know who might be around.
Tuesday, June 23rd,
Let's try that for 7 o'clock.
7. CFL did get money for a flagpole and a message board, and so, I don't know if it was yesterday or Saturday, but they did drill holes for the message board. It would be in front of the shed, to the east of the shed where the mulch is in that area, for a message board for schedules and stuff. And the flagpole is going to be over at, right by the center field scoreboard.